But what about the battle at the front?
Oh, Blackbird crossing my path. Does that give you luck, I wonder?
Well, will John McGuinness know this or not? At Glen Helen, Cameron Donald had lost 13 seconds. Cameron Donald, I think, is in trouble, Keith, because he's losing time hand over fist on this final lap.
Looking down on the Kenny Harker biker, Ryan Farquhar, at the moment as he weaves his way through the Manx roads. This is Ian Hutchinson on the 8 bike, the AIM Yamaha.
Well, Hutchie's third. Will he catch Cameron Donald? How bad is whatever the problem is for Cameron Donald? John McGuinness definitely knows it now, coming through Ramsey. He's 24 seconds in front of Cameron Donald on his way to win number 14. Will this promote everybody else? Is Cameron Donald out of it as Gary Johnson rounds off it perfectly?
So McGuinness is moving himself up and over the mountain as we look back down from the gooseneck, and again Cameron Donald looking down at the bike. So that relentless Suzuki is sick. He is not going to make. Is he going to make second place? I don't think he is, the way it's going. Is
he going to make it over the mountain? John McGuinness doesn't have to try now. He's got 36 seconds in hand over Cameron Donald. And really, as he gets to the top of Hailwood Rise, he can roll it off and cruise home. And I think he could probably still win this from Ian Hutchinson if Cameron Donald happens to break down, or if Cameron Donald maybe can coast it home for a podium place. He'll try and do that. But John McGuinness is about to take another step into the record.
But it's been a while since he's had to scrap this hard for it. Really had to scratch around here, down through the nook then towards Governor's. He will win his 14th TT and equal Mike Hailwood's 14 tally, and that will make him a very proud man indeed.
Well, he said before this race began that he didn't really want to equal Mike Hailwood. That is John McGuinness all over, isn't it? But he's just about to do that. John McGuinness, Mike Hailwood, only Joey Dunlop ahead of them. Cameron Donald in second place, Ian Hutchinson rolling home in third place. Fourth place will go to Ryan Farquhar. Then it's Steve Plater in a fine fifth. Gary Johnson an excellent sixth place.
And here's confirmation of those results. Look at those margins. The main one that counts though, 50 seconds the difference between the man in second place, Cameron Donald, and the race winner, John McGuinness. Well, he was pushed all the way, wasn't he? But it's McGuinness on top once more.
Last few years when I've won this race, I've had a bit of a lead and sort of watched my boards and good pit stops in the way, but there I was like puffing and panting and just concentrating all the way, and you know, making sure I hit all the apexes and just trying to nick a little bit more time here and there. I just tried hard all the way to the end, and to be fair, you know, it's just one of them races that I really enjoyed, you know, and a lot of crowd out there all waving us on, so I think all the crowd enjoyed it as well. I have to thank Clive Padgett as well for providing me with this brand new bike, and you know, we had a silly little component failure. It was nobody's fault in the Formula One, and there you go, in Senior she never missed a beat. It was perfect.
It may have felt at times like the longest week in his life, but having finally made it to the top step of the podium, John McGuinness will be savouring this moment maybe just a little bit more than he has done on the 13 previous occasions he's been a winner in the Isle of Man. A classic race to bring an end to a week of great racing around the TT Mountain Circuit, and already fans, riders and officials will be looking forward and counting down the days to TT 2009.